Okay, good morning. Trying something a little bit different today. I think I've said that quite a lot in these videos. So it's Monday morning, beautiful day here in Edinburgh. You can kind of see the sky in the background, and I've gone outside for a little coffee purely to record this video, but it's really difficult at the start of the week to, I was thinking this morning, what am I going to do this morning for this video? You're going to sit in your office again just because you're at work? And I just wanted to do something that was going to add a bit of value. No one wants to watch someone sitting in an office every single day. So getting outside, and that's the whole theme, is getting out and moving. And when you've got such a nice morning, especially when you're going into the colder months, you can't not take advantage of a little bit of sunshine. So I try most mornings to get out really early. I'm an early riser, 6 in the morning. Quite nice after the clocks went back at the weekend, waking up at 6, and actually it was quite light outside, so long may that continue. I know that it won't. So I'm outside today getting a bit of fresh air. Still a bit of a building site where I live. Don't know if you can hear all the stuff in the background, but it's quite loud most of the time. But they're kind of finished where I am at the moment, so I've got a bit quieter, so hopefully you can't hear what is now, I think, the bin lorry coming. So tackling the week, I'm going to sit and plan today what the week's going to look like. One thing that I really fail at is if I don't plan my week ahead on a Sunday, on a Monday, then it just is going to go completely wrong for me personally. I need to be using reminders, I need to be using my calendar, what's on. I use everything through Apple at the moment, reminders. I use Siri, I use the mail app now. I've been using Gmail for years, and just integrate everything, notes, just so that I can remember this is not for storage. And I think when you are overwhelmed a lot of the time, this is the first thing to go, and you just don't remember things. And I used to really beat myself up about that, and it was my dad was always be like, keep a day book. All great, but we're in the new age at the moment of technology, so I can just speak to things. So I'm integrating my home at the moment with Apple HomeKit. I've just bought a HomePod just purely so that I can send it all the stuff that should be in here. Anyway, back to planning. I'm going to plan the week. I've got a tattoo tomorrow, which is insane. I booked it months ago, having second thoughts, but again, you're only here once, so why not just go and do it? So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got a half day tomorrow at work. Today's pretty full on. I'm going to be using a lot of that day, obviously, for working, for planning. When I get a bit of lunch, I'm going to be doing it myself. So not particularly busy week for me personally. I've got a few things. I'm seeing the guys on Sunday for golf, getting outside. Cannot wait. Golf is a great therapy for a lot of people when you're outside with your friends for that prolonged period. Conversation just flows. I love it. You get stuff off your chest, you get a catch up, and you always go home feeling amazing. So I'm looking forward to that at the weekend. And yeah, Monday morning, I've got my food planned, I've got stuff in the freezer, and I feel like that planning is the best way to make sure that you are freeing up your mind of those monotonous day-to-day tasks and not having to make too many decisions. I make a lot of decisions at work. I make a lot of decisions because I live on my own, and taking the power and the energy that's involved in those decisions can sometimes sap a lot of your energy, your willpower to go and do other things. So I'm hoping if that everything is planned, then I don't need to worry and I can focus on this for a start, get a bit more creative than I have been, although doing okay. What I might do is actually try and get the big boy drone up and fly it and give you a couple of drone shots of what it looks like here at the moment. I can see Arthur's Seat and things and the sea in Edinburgh. It's just a clear day. So planning is the theme of the day. I like it. It helps me with the week and lets me focus my energy on other things. So Mondays, Sundays, whenever I get the chance, take that away. So anyway, I'm now waffling, but have a good week. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully filming on my way to my tattoo. I don't know if I'll do any filming when I'm there. I'm still trying to get over that and not a lot of people like to be on camera, so who knows. So I'll definitely document a little bit of what I'm doing, the befores, the afters and things like that, and then yeah, catch you tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed the video.